I'm Keith Rowland, and this video is about Just Encouragement Series Part 7. This involves motivation, determination, Christian motivation, inspiration, and furthermore. Let's dive in. Today, I just wanted to start out by saying I'm thankful to be alive. I am thankful for the continuing blessings that's been bestowed on my life. God has just been moving in miraculous ways. I've been grateful. I'm just continuing to be optimistic and looking forward to my next steps towards my business, this channel, my marriage, my grandfatherhood, if you will. These things have what's been motivating me to continue to do this series because I've been getting a lot of positive feedback on the things that's been going on in people's lives. And to be able to realize that there's somebody out there that's walking a mile in your shoes, if you will. Excuse the sound of the air conditioner. It's quite hot outside today. But a nice summer day, bringing those summer vibes to our spirits. And we're going to be the best versions of ourselves that we've been in a long time. We've been really pushing to go to that next level. And now it's time. Now is the day. Now is your chance, your opportunity. The chances are going to be more and more and more. But we, as responsible individuals for ourselves, we have to go ahead and continue to be motivated to take that next step, even if it's just a stumble, even if it's just a little more positive momentum towards the next step that what we're doing. We are at the point to where we are just this close to reaching it. And it being that project that you are going to go into, that house that you want to finish up that deck on. I've been seeing a lot of the people that I've been talking with are doing a lot of projects like out on their remote properties and things of that nature. That is the beginning of determination. That is a path that you are walking on that's going to take you and your family to the next level for generations to come. I am so pleased to know about so many stories about that. And I've been to the doctor. My cancer is still in remission. So I am so thankful for that. I was really worried because you get to doing really good and you think that you're going to regress in your treatments. You think that you're going to regress in the steps that you've been taking in your life. But we're going to progress, not regress. We're not going backward. We're going forward. You're going forward. You're going to be the best. You're going to continue to be the best at what you do, and what you continue to do and what you put out there. These things are slowly but surely shaping me into what I feel like would be a version that I'd be proud to show my grandchildren. Because I asked my grandson what my name was, and of course you guys know what he already said, right? He said Grandpa. Hi. Hey guys. King Von was the GOAT. Yeah, I agree with that. Hi. Hi everybody. And these things are going to continue to drive us to the next levels that we've been talking about. These next levels that I keep on harping on and making a series about, because we don't need all the bells and whistles to get us to go to that next level. It's that step. You've been meaning to go fishing for a while, and I'm here to tell you, get out, go out and fish. It doesn't matter what you catch. Now, get you some shade while you catch you some shade while you're going fishing. That's one thing for sure. I know I will catch when I go fishing is me some shade. Or take one of those little awning things. I guess I didn't got high acidity in my older age. When I was younger, my uncle used to just take me fishing. I'd sit on a rock and just throw it in and kind of brace my pole up there and just throw it in and go for what I know. That's the same way that we need to do this here in life. We need to go for what we know, and those things that we've been holding off on, procrastinating on, we need to go ahead and step into those. I'm telling you, this is our year this year. It's our year. It's your year. I mean, we can be our biggest cheerleaders, man, because that thing you've been building in the garage that nobody knows about, when they see it, man, it's going to be fabulous. It's going to be fabulous. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving the different interactions. I'm loving the positivity that's coming from the material that's being put out there. And if you haven't got a chance to, please feel free to get down in the comments and tell me hi, where you're checking in from. I'm in St. Joseph, Missouri, and that's right in the center of the United States. And I've met a lot of people all over the world. This platform makes us all neighbors. So you're not too far away for me to say hi. You're not too far away for me to wish you to have a wonderful day, for this to be the best day that's happened for quite some time in your life. I'm really thankful to be able to say that. I'm really thankful to be able to go to that next level with this Just Encouragement series. Now, you guys, keep on encouraging me in the comments, because even the encourager needs encouragement. That's where it all starts. It's a domino effect of taking us to that next level. Taking us to that next level that we've always been wanting to go to, that business we've been wanting to start, those side jobs that we've been wanting to do, that room addition that we've been wanting to put onto our house, that trip that you and your wife been wanting to take, or just going to church. Go to Bible study this week. Go to church this weekend. You know, that's kind of a compliment. Looking like Red Fox, that's not a bad thing at all. Red Fox, he was one of my idols growing up. He was really funny, but a lot of the things that he said in his shows really made sense in life. And I take some of those natures and some of those lessons from those earlier shows to spring that on to the next level. I mean, it's easy to get on here and harp about something negative, but being good for somebody else and telling somebody else that they are on the next level is positive. Is positive to me. Excuse me. Let me take a drink of my coffee. I got some cold coffee today from Wendy's, y'all. This is vanilla. I usually get mocha, but you were lucky enough to see. You were lucky enough to see him in concert. Wow, where'd you go see him at? I know he had a foul mouth. I know they liked a lot of that back then, and so on and so forth. But even in his humor, he was the type of person that was very encouraging to people. I just loved him. I just loved his body language. Oh, St. Louis. Okay. Yeah, because I remember him talking a lot about St. Louis and some of the things that he was saying. Now, I checked out a lot of stuff that he did earlier on in life, because, you know, a lot of these people that are out now doing comedy, of course, wasn't out then, but Red Fox, Richard Pryor, I mean, those guys were hilarious. And most of the ways that I heard about it was me being a younger kid, listening to my parents in the other room when they had it, because they used to have the albums that they played with the Richard Pryor. I remember albums like James Cleveland, those religious albums and so on and so forth. Those were some of the good old times. Oh, you going to the store? Okay, well, whoever, I'm sorry I missed you going to the store and so on. But guys, you know, I'm just continuing to harp on just being encouraging to the next person, because I feel like that can be a domino effect. I feel like what little bit that we can do for the next person, as far as encouragement, as far as telling them that you can do it, or I know that we can go to that next level. I know that we are on the verge of a breakthrough. I know that we are on the verge of stepping into our purpose. I know that we are on the verge of this Christian motivation. of telling a brother that in Hebrews 13:1 it says to let brotherly love continue. And by saying let brotherly love continue, I want the brotherly love to continue. I want this encouragement that we're doing to pass on. Now, if you're just checking in for the first time, feel free to say hi. And if I see you, I'll say hi or I'll respond at a later time. But this has been great. This has been wonderful. This has been very encouraging. This has been Just Encouragement Series Part 7. And this is Keith Rowland. Now, I'm going to tell you guys closing out that try God and He is going to try you. I'll be talking to you next time. Hit that subscribe button and definitely turn on those notifications so you'll know the next time that I put up some encouraging videos for us to go to the next level. And I'd like you to be your best today and tomorrow and forevermore. Until next time, guys.